Okay, says live on my end.
Yep.
Okay, so hello and welcome back to the College Cheese Podcast, episode 155. It's only taken us like 3 months to get from episode 150 to 155.
Yep.
Hey, stuff happens.
Stuff happens, news has been slow and stuff. Anyway, as always, I'm your host Al, and joining me are the regulars? Question mark. It's like because we don't really. It's like I feel like we don't really do it regular anymore. Anyway, Joe and Nate are here, as you can see on your screen, because it's not Google Hangouts anymore.
What's up?
So, but yeah, we actually have some pretty big news to talk about.
I mean, it depends on where you want to get started.
I mean, I feel like the biggest thing is the PS5 reveal that they had the other day.
Yeah,
and
that was definitely the bulk of the news.
That was the bulk of the news right there. And I'll just say right off the bat, it's weird how they haven't revealed the price yet.
No, it's everyone's scared to pull early Sony and PS3 because when Sony announced, "Hey, this is $600," everyone freaked for good reason.
It's like I don't want to pay $600 for the Spider-Man box.
Yeah, I mean, where are you guys' heads at? Where do you think the price is going to be?
Though the memes coming out of not knowing the price have been exquisite.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm not familiar with that.
It's mostly been a big chain of tweets centered around Lythero, but like if somebody will post an image of somebody saying like, "Oh hey, I know the price," and then somebody will reply with them getting shot or something.
Nice.
It's pretty great.
Oh, so it's like the MCU keeping a secret thing.
Yeah,
there's some guy with a dark gun behind the scenes everywhere who's like, "What'd you say?"
Yeah,
and then takes him out.
Nice.
Sorry, audio listeners.
But yeah, I'm thinking that price. I feel like it's gonna be $500. I think it'll be $499. $99.
So I'm actually thinking Xbox Series is definitely 6.
Really?
It's definitely
they're
6
gonna go that
plus.
high?
Definitely it's 6 plus. And then PlayStation will be for their console with the disk drive $500 to $550. And then the digital edition will be either $450 to $500.
that sounds about right.
What if what if they keep the price exactly the same for both models though?
So the only way I can see that happening is if the drive edition had the terabyte hard drive and the digital edition had a 2 terabyte hard drive.
Okay.
That's the only way I can see that happening is if they had the same price. Obviously if it's a digital console, I mean, you still need the hard drive space regardless of what system you have.
Yeah.
Right.
So, but that's the only way I could see that being an added benefit to getting, whichever version.
Okay.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
If they wanted to go that route.
If they want to go that route, exactly. I don't think that's the route they're going down, though. I think it's going to be, we're going to knock off maybe 50.
Probably $50.
I don't
right.
see it being $100 less because, I mean,
they want to center them towards different crowds, rather than what do you prefer?
Yeah. Listen, I will probably get I'll probably get the digital edition because I do just buy all my games online. But there is a part of me that's like, but I do want that 4K Blu-ray player.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Because as much as you like, I have my home server with all my movies on it. As much as I have that, there is still something to say about getting off the disc, like direct video that plays just much better and less of a headache if something goes wrong.
Right.
Yeah. Plus, like it's like the argument that people make where it's like, buy your stuff physically, that way you own it. Because like technically, if you buy something digitally, you don't technically own it.
Yeah, I mean, we've had a recent game do that. The demo for PT recently. Well, I guess it's not really that recent, but it's still fresh.
Recent.
It's still fresh in people's minds that Konami was like, "Yeah, no, you don't get this."
Yeah, it feels like it feels like it was 2010 yesterday.
Yeah, and then people started selling consoles with the demo installed on eBay for like
$1,000.
Yeah, $1,000. Yep.
Yep. It was crazy.
But So yeah, about this presentation. Okay, so obviously they kicked off with Grand Theft Auto 5 for PS5, and I'm
So
like, this is the thing.
Did you
I
like
love
the?
GTA 5.
Mm.
I love GTA 5.
It's a
I was
great single player
annoyed.
game.
I was actually annoyed. I'm like, really? This is what
Really?
you're kicking off with?
So it's
Because
funny,
it's
right?
old.
But it wasn't PS5 they were showing. They were showing off PS4.
Oy. That's even
So
worse.
there was apparently a line where they were doing is this was last gen or current gen, and then Spider-Man Miles Morales was the kickoff for PS5.
Hmm.
So if you look
Okay.
at the presentation again, up in the top, I think they said like PS4 while they were showing the content for Grand Theft Auto.
Okay.
So I'm assuming it's just the PC port essentially. Like if you're looking for
Probably.
like graphic comparisons, it's probably just the PC port going over to PS5.
Hmm.
I don't see it really being like a super graphics overhaul of the game. Probably that's all it's going to be.
And then
But
like,
what's weird about it though is they did mention that GTA Online will be free for all owners, for all PS5 owners, like for the first few months or something like that. But what's weird is isn't GTA Online part of GTA 5?
yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah.
So are they breaking it out so that it's its own standalone thing?
Yeah, that's weird.
I
how
do
would
know
they do
how
that?
like I see on PS4. I think it's on sale right now actually, where it was like an online like starter pack or something.
And now that I think about it, there are a few games that do like free multiplayer weekends and shit like that. So they have been able to segregate those off of Plus.
Okay. But is that saying that the requirement for Plus is lifted for that first year? Or is that saying that the game
think
itself
so.
is free?
I'd
No,
say
think
maybe like
I think
the
it's
pl-
just the multiplayer. Yeah.
so maybe yeah. I think the plus requirement is maybe lifted for that first year, certain amount of time or whatever.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll check the store real quick and just see if GTA 5 is separated now.
I don't know. I haven't played GTA Online and
I'll say that one of
couple
my
of
issues
years.
with GTA was loading into the game. So if this fixes a lot of it, then I'm game.
then like the whole I'm assuming it's PS4 players, but like until the launch of GTA Online on PS5, every month, like the players will get a free $1 million.
Yeah, it's a Sony thing only.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's only PlayStation.
Mhm.
yeah, I figured.
Which
'Cause
sucks.
it's like, yeah, I was like, because I mean, it only makes sense. It's like, oh, like everybody, even like Steam players get a free $1 million until GTA 5 launches on PS5.
That market must be terrible. The online GTA market must be terrible. Like the economy
It
in there.
is. It really is.
If they're giving away $1 million just that easily,
Yeah. 'Cause
Yeah.
it's like I remember like playing GTA Online like when GTA Online first launched, and I remember like having like, as my computer's just making a ton of noise. Anyway,
I don't think I can hear it. I can't hear it. So
well, but yeah, I just remember like playing it online when it first launched and having like 2.5 million in my name, and like that was like a good chunk of change. Now it's like pocket change.
yeah, I figured.
It's like
Yeah,
all
there's
players, all the online players do is complain how there's like no way to get actual money.
Yeah, it's like they're basically making it so you have to buy the shark cards.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or just play nonstop heists, and I hate doing that.
I mean, Grand Theft Auto aside, though, what do you guys think about Spider-Man?
I mean, I thought it looked nice. I mean, it doesn't really say anything because like it's like every game nowadays looks nice. But
Yeah,
like,
well,
I haven't played the PS4 Spider-Man, so it's like
You haven't?
no, I haven't.
Holy man!
It's like
Oh.
there's a lot of good games on PS4 I haven't played.
Yeah.
Like,
And
I haven't played Spider-Man. I haven't played God of War. I haven't
Both good
played
games. Both real
Yeah.
good games.
I haven't played.
Horizon's really good.
Yeah, I haven't played
Yes.
Horizon. I haven't played Nier Automata. Yeah.
Horizon should be coming to PC, right? I
It
thought-
is.
Yep.
Yeah.
Mhm. Anyway, what were you saying, Joe? Before I cut you
yeah.
off.
And with every like new console release, they specifically gear it to show off the visual fidelity of what the console is capable of. because the easiest thing to see change and quality in is visuals.
Oh man, there's a game coming up that's coming up very shortly. That will definitely be Sony just swinging its hardware dick all over the place.
I mean, that's what happened with the Order 1886. That
Yeah.
was literally nothing but visual fidelity, and it was no substance.
I mean, well, Ratchet and Clank. That's the game I'm talking about.
Okay.
Definitely shows off what the PS5 can do over whatever else. Just the loading into different dimensions on the fly was pretty sick. But yeah, no, Spider-Man, I think they said it's going to be like a Lost Legacy type of expansion, standalone expansion.
Yeah, because like there was like that whole argument, like it's like, oh, it's an expansion, it's not an actual full game, and then Insomniac was like, no, it is a full.
Yeah, I've seen other things that say it's standalone.
Yeah, so it's apparently it's 100% a standalone version of Spider-Man with Miles Morales. So it's a smaller story, but still
on the same engine.
In the same engine.
Okay.
Yeah.
But that engine was built for both.
Okay.
Right.
In mind when it first came out.
So it's kind of like like it's kind of like what, because I played a bunch of Xenoblade 2. It's like how the Xenoblade 2 Torna Golden Country expansion was to Xenoblade 2, pretty much. It's an expansion, but it's a standalone expansion.
Yes. Yep.
Or I guess similar to how the Shivering Isles was to Oblivion.
So now this is the other question I have is, because obviously Sony hasn't talked about their forward compatibility or backwards compatibility. They said that they said that yes, you can play games from the previous gen that they've cleared first. Like, so there'll be a list, a master list. But I don't know if they're handling it like PS3 on PS4 originally. Where like these are the games that work 100%, but you can still play whatever you want. Or if it's how they work after they took the chip out and they're like, yeah, these are the 3 games you can play. Anything else, we just give you an error message saying no. So that's what I'm wondering what happens now.
Or if it'll just be a continuation of PlayStation Now, which would be the worst idea.
Yeah, no, they made it seem like as though it's not going to be off-site rendered, brought back to you. It's it's the CPU and everything emulating a PS4 or bottlenecking itself. I guess in some cases it's not bottlenecking. I don't know, it's something weird like that where they said the same thing that Microsoft said, is that some games will be able to get like 4K resolution upgrades depending on the developer, I'm assuming. So I'm assuming the developer would target, like they were targeting a Pro, they'll target the PS5 for different set of settings. I'm just wondering if my Spider-Man PS4 will get the upgrades that Spider-Man Miles Morales gets. Like visual upgrades.
Be nice.
Yeah, would be. And then loading times.
Yeah.
Although someone made a point of this. In Spider-Man PS4, you never really use the subway system.
Yeah.
Like you can fast travel technically to the other side of the map. And that's where you get a loading screen. Other than that, you rarely see one. Because you rather web sling everywhere. So. And then what was the next one? Gran Turismo? Shiny car graphics.
Yeah, this is like, again, it looks.
Joe,
nice.
you're the realistic racer guy.
Yeah, I mean, I loved Gran Turismo up until 4. Like,
but it's no Forza.
Fantastic. Yeah, that's exactly it.
Yeah,
like I was telling this to Al like a couple days ago. It's like ever since Forza came out, I have been babied on its quality, and I can't go back to Gran Turismo because Gran Turismo tries too hard.
Okay, interesting.
I still love the original 4 though. Like 1, 2, 3 A spec 4, those were great. I mean, from what I've seen of the new GT, it looks like it's going back to like the way they used to do 4. So I might take a look at it, maybe. But I don't know. I have to look at as funny as it sounds. I have to look at their car list first. I have to see what they're bringing to the table.
Oh, is that what's going to happen? Is going on now? It's a roster game.
Kind of.
Who can bring what car into their system or license the right car?
Yeah, because like Gran Turismo 4, it boasted over 1,000 cars.
Okay.
and then the next ones focused more on like visual fidelity and stuff like that, and dropped it down to like 400.
Okay.
And they were kind of going away from like the like everyday sedans and like some of the more unique and out of the way cars that Ford used to have. Like Ford even had the Ford Model T, to put it into perspective.
But why would you race with that? You wouldn't.
Because for shits and giggles. Because
yeah, it's like, you know,
who doesn't want to drive around Nürburgring at 7 miles an hour and literally take an entire day and a half to get around one lap?
Yeah, yeah.
As like Nürburgring
right?
with my best car usually took an hour to go around.
Yeah, no. See, but you know what? That's not me. That's an enthusiast game. Clearly. Yeah. Oh boy. I mean, yeah, but you know what's weird? So I've been seeing articles about this, how everyone looked like they were CG'd. Like every presenter looked like they were CG'd.
Oh wow, okay.
The guy who was presenting for Gran Turismo, I don't know if he's a creator or whatever, he looked super CG'd. Someone was saying that it's possible to be what his name is, the head of PlayStation in the beginning. And then that final team that was, let me see. I think it was for Horizon, the presenters for Horizon.
Oh, like Gorilla or something?
Yeah, the people from Guerrilla Games. They didn't look that CG'd.
Okay.
Because of that, because they were shot like in a studio.
Okay. So speaking of enthusiast games, you know, I've played my share of NBA games. So they revealed NBA 2K21. And go ahead.
It's funny how every time one of those sports games comes out, they always go, man, look at this guy sweat.
Yeah, I know.
Look at this sweat tech.
The old sweat tech.
It's like, look at the it's like like, you know, them showing NBA 2K21 wasn't long at all. It was maybe like 40 seconds, it felt like.
Yeah.
But I feel like they showed two things. Look at this guy's sweat and look at the rim bend as he dunks the ball and rips the rim off.
Yeah, it was.
That's it.
It was so impressive. So
yeah,
no.
It's like no.
No. And you know what? I'm assuming I don't know. I feel like just like how we were just talking about the Forza games and the Gran Turismo games,
right?
I would assume sports games are like that. Who has the more accurate roster?
Yeah. Who has the more accurate roster?
And not necessarily like obviously they have all the players,
right?
But who represents the players?
Except for like Michael Jordan or something. No, I think he's in the game now because like,
oh yeah,
it's like Michael Jordan. No, because like I think Michael Jordan and what's his name, Shaquille O'Neal. It's because like the NBA doesn't own their likeness; they own their own likeness.
Yep.
Yeah. Because that's why like Michael Jordan wasn't in like NBA Jam back in the day.
Oh, okay.
So, but anyway.
Yeah, no, I'm assuming it's like whoever has the most accurate players.
Yeah.
Like playing how they would play in a game.
Right.
But also, I don't know if there's any other. There is another NBA out there, right?
Because there was NBA Live.
Mm-hmm.
Like they tried bringing that back, and
was that the one that with the terrible code?
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's basically like NBA 2K is like the big one, and then like they I know they tried to bring back NBA Live, but then I think that's basically it for like simulation basketball games.
Mm-hmm. And they had NBA Street.
Yeah, NBA Street, and then like recently they had like it wasn't an NBA game, but it was just like a street basketball one. It was like 3-on-3 or something like that. I don't know.
And there was Playgrounds.
Yep. But yeah. Sports games. I mean,
listen, everyone who listens to us knows we are not sports game fans.
Right. It's like,
I mean, if they bring back the old way of how Midway used to do their sports games, then yes, absolutely.
Yeah. Like NBA Jam,
NFL Blitz, NHL Hits.
I feel like even then, man, even then they don't have me.
Okay.
I mean, I don't think we played those because those are very fun.
I don't know, man.
It's like they could want to tackle somebody and then suplex them.
That does sound over the top, though. Maybe, but we know that's never happening.
It's like NBA 2K could hook me back by just letting me like create my own team and create my own players and play the game that way.
Mm-hmm.
So that way Aaron can miss 3/4 of a game with a headache. Or Joe can punch the ref.
Yep.
Oh God.
That actually happened.
Speaking of Aaron, it's too bad we don't have him because he probably would have had some more input about Spider-Man.
That Joe. You said that the other day. This is
I
like
literally
the test.
said this.
Fuck.
Like, if anything was gonna make him come back to the podcast, it would be Spider-Man. And lo and behold, he's not here.
He's not here.
Jeez.
This is when the screen gets all smoky and then the pyro goes off and then Aaron makes his way down the ramp.
He's in the Slack though. That green dot is lit up.
Yeah, but it's never not lit.
I mean, yeah.
That's
It's probably
also
like
a thing.
where he just has the tab open at all times.
Yeah.
Probably.
Anyway, let's see.
There was that project Athia.
Athia, that looked nice.
So when I saw this trailer,
I feel like every game, it's like this game, I'm like, it looked nice.
no. So do you guys remember a couple of years ago, Square had they were showing off the Luminous engine.
Yeah,
it was the Witch tech demo.
Yep.
I feel like this is that game. This is it made to a game. It looks nice.
Yeah.
It didn't tell me anything about anything.
Yeah.
No, it's like it's your. Not to sound mean. I'm not saying this to be mean, but it's your typical. This game looks nice, but what the fuck is it?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I think that's what it is, right? It's like there was. I don't know if they were trying. It looks more like a tech demo, kind of just like how the last tech demo for this engine was.
Yep.
Like this could have just been the PS5 tech demo for the Luminous engine.
Exactly.
And that's all I would have gotten from it.
Mm-hmm.
Like I feel like, yeah, it's like it looked nice.
Yeah.
I'm trying to remember. Like I don't remember the exact order these games were shown off, but I think like one of the next things they showed off was that what was that? Goodbye Volcano High School.
Oh, so I think that thing I sent you in Slack actually has it in order.
Okay.
Yeah. But yeah, so Volcano High School. Oh, actually, that's like in the middle.
Okay. So Goodbye Volcano High School. I'll just say this. This does not look like a game that it needs a PS5 to run.
No, but you know what? It's one of those things where I think they're trying to say that they don't necessarily need like super high-end games to be exclusive on the PS5.
Okay.
And also, I wouldn't be surprised if that game was also coming to PS4.
It looks like it could run on PS2.
Well, I think it's one of those things where it's like they put this in here, but it's not exclusive to said PS5. It's just also going to be on it.
And they're also maybe trying to appeal to the furry base, maybe. No offense to the furry base. I'm not saying that to be mean.
I think it's more I think it's more indie stuff. Like they're trying to show that they have indie games in here. You know, that's the only reason why I could think of them putting a game like that, especially since there's no gameplay of the game.
Right.
It kind of sounds to me like from watching the trailer, it reminds me of I keep forgetting the name. With the time travel, Donuts made it. Crap. High school. Girls in high school, she can control time. She can rewind time, I should say.
Oh, Life is Strange?
Life is Strange. That's the kind of vibe I got from the game. So I'm wondering if this is going to be like...
Joe, how can you forget that? You love Life is Strange.
You loved Life is Strange, don't you?
I love Lesbian Camera Simulator.
Lesbian Camera Simulator. Holy...
I played the first episode. I got shot a bunch in the bathroom.
Oh yeah.
Where you you had to like prevent the blue-haired girl from getting shot in the bathroom, and I messed up a lot.
Oh no, Chloe. Chloe was the blue-haired one.
Yeah, the one voiced by Ashley Birch.
Oh, that is Ashley Birch, isn't it?
Yeah.
Huh.
See, I got to pick up the voice actor Slack.
Because
Aaron's not here.
God. So much slack to pick up. I'm not picking up any of the comic book knowledge. Just letting you know now.
Joe, that's your job. We're putting that on you.
He's going to be like, in 1985, I don't care.
I know one comic book, and that is Gru the Wanderer.
I don't even know that one.
I don't know that one.
I was expecting it to be like I was expecting like a full like common knowledge superhero, and he's like, nope.
How about like what was like the dog painter or something?
Was it Ninja Dog? What?
I don't know. It was like I looked up like a list of like like the most like the weirdest superheroes, and it was like the Dog Whisperer. It's like it was like some guy who like fights with dogs. Anyway, that's
Yep. We're totally sidetracked.
So welcome back to the podcast. Like off the rails as always. He's like the rails are over here. We're like over that way.
Yep.
But anyway, let's see. There was a game that Joe should like because it has a cat. Stray.
That game, that trailer told me nothing.
Again,
I'm just a cat that's wandering around with a bunch of robots. I don't know.
I'm a cat with a backpack. That's not Blinks the Time Sweeper.
I'm trying to think of what other games that studio makes, and I feel like they're always like weird games. Like, I don't know. See if I can find it. Ooh. Oh, that makes sense. What Remains of Edith Finch? Flower. Gone Home. Journey. Okay. So
Journey's on Steam now too.
Wait a second. What? Oh no. Okay, this is the publishing studio. So what's the actual team making that? Blue 12. They have not made anything else.
Okay. Let's see. So yeah, Stray. You're a cat. You're a cat with a backpack, and that's it. That's it. Cat.
Yeah. The synopsis of the game. The game is a third-person adventure game in which a player controls a stray cat in a cyberpunk city, populated by robots.
Yep.
It has open-world elements with a focus on atmosphere and art.
And yet again, it looks nice. That's it.
Yep. I don't get it, man.
Let's see what else.
That's a 2021 game.
That's
right. Not a launch.
So not a launch title.
Mm-hmm.
Also, it's going to be on Steam because you can actually add it to your wish list on Steam right now.
Oh, nice.
Because I think I did. There's a Sackboy game. Everybody knows Sackboy.
Yep. Which I don't know, man. It's up in the air only because Sumo Digital is doing it, and I'm pretty sure Sumo Digital did the broken ass last Little Big Planet.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Sumo Digital also made the Sonic Racing games.
Oh, this is not a good story to tell.
So Sumo Digital has some experience with
Sonic Racing games.
Sumo Digital has some experience with Big the Cat.
Oh God. We already got Tony the Tiger costume. We're good.
It looks like I watched that trailer for the Sackboy Adventure thing. It literally just reminds me of like Mario 3D World, but with Sackboy and friends.
So here's the thing, right? I'll say this. There was a Little Big Planet kart racer game.
Yep.
That wasn't bad.
Okay.
I don't know if they did it, but I'll just say it wasn't bad.
What did you say, Joe?
I said I never got to play that.
Okay. Yeah, it wasn't bad. I wouldn't tell you to go out and try it though. It just wasn't bad.
Okay. I feel like
is it better or worse than the Garfield kart racer?
I'm gonna assume better because I would never sign up to play Garfield Racer.
I mean, it's always on sale for like $1. You can get it on Switch.
Yeah, but once again,
you can play Garfield. You can play Garfield kart on break at work or
People
something.
wanted this game ported to Steam.
No. I mean, people who wanted, ironically, to have in their collection, probably.
I mean,
the PC completionists.
These are probably the same people who wanted a remaster of SpongeBob SquarePants Battle for Bikini Bottom.
Wait a second. Probably. Sumo Digital worked on Crackdown 3?
Uh-oh. Didn't know that one.
I didn't know that one either. I also didn't play Crackdown 3. It's on my computer, but I just haven't...
It's not too bad.
Is it more Crackdown 1 or is it more Crackdown 2?
It's...
The hesitation.
Kind of in between. As it's definitely not Crackdown 1, but it's better than Crackdown 2.
Okay, I'll take that. That.
I feel bad for Crackdown 3. I feel like they hyped up this game with Terry Crews and everything, and then it came out, and then it just fell off the face of the earth.
Because, listen, I think we said this before. Microsoft just gave up. They're like, guys.
It went the way of Titanfall and Watch Dogs.
But at least Titanfall got turned into something popular again.
Yeah, but Titanfall was good. It was good, and no one gave it a chance.
And now that it's gone, people are all like, "Oh, Titanfall's so good."
Yeah. Yeah, wow. This team did a lot actually. Somehow they worked on Hitman 2, Forza 4, and Crackdown 3.
They worked on Forza 4.
Forza Horizon 4. I should clarify that actually. Forza Horizon.
I've only seen tidbits of Horizon 4. I've never actually played it.
It's weird though. So Sumo Digital. Oh god. Sorry. Sumo Digital, I don't know how they are classifying their own games. Because now it says that Playground Games made Forza 4. But I don't think they're a publisher. So like a weird independent like contractor studio? Probably. Okay. So it must be like a team that'll get hired to work with another bigger studio. That's what I'm assuming, at least. Because none of these games have any kind of like closeness together. But either way. Sackboy platformer.
Yep. Looks like Mario 3D World.
I mean, Little Big Planet was already a platformer anyways.
Yeah.
It's just that it had the build your own platformer type of engine built in.
Yep.
So if this doesn't have that, I'm also fine with that because I didn't really delve too much in the creative aspect of Little Big Planet.
Yep. Actually, let me check something.
Man, we should have, if I was on the before the conference, we should have bets on what would have been announced. Would have made this interesting.
I probably would have lost. I'm like, I don't know. They're gonna show a new Killzone.
Yeah, I would have taken bets either on a new Killzone or new Resistance.
Really?
Yeah.
So I think because Horizon was so good, Guerrilla was like, yeah, we're not gonna go down that route anymore. Yeah. The closest you'll probably get is that this is a tie-in to like years in the future past Killzone. That's probably the closest you'll get. Is like this is the destroyed world that of the events of Killzone led to. Essentially a reset. But I don't remember there being robotic dinosaurs in any of the Killzone games.
I've only played the first one, so I don't know.
I'll tell you now, there isn't. So I guess enough about that one.
Yep.
Because I don't think anyone else really has anything to add.
Not really.
It's just Little Big Planet, the platformer, which I'm fine with. There is 4-player co-op, though, like couch co-op.
It's like hopefully it'll be good.
Yeah.
This is
probably shown as like a family-friendly game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is like them being like, hey, let's announce this before Nintendo inevitably announces a port of Super Mario 3D World for Switch.
Again.
I mean, anyway.
So flipping the script from family friendly to not family friendly. Family friendly. Wow. Returnal? And do you guys see that?
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah. What do you guys think?
I didn't see it.
God, Joe, you're killing me.
I'm sorry. I actually haven't watched the presentation at all. I've only seen stuff from Twitter.
All right, Joe. While Joe and I talk about it, I'll try and find that trailer for you.
I actually got to look it up again because I'm trying to remember exactly what it looked like.
All right. Do we want to do the thing that will get you banned? Or should I just...
Okay. I know which one it is now.
Okay. I'll still find it for Joe.
It was like some astronaut lady or something where she's like, I died and I have to relive my death over and over and over again or something.
Yeah.
That's totally not been done before.
I mean, solid C+ for effort, I guess. The effort's there.
I think it looks pretty good.
It looked cool. It's like.
All right, Joe, I'm gonna put it in random for you.
I can't shit on the presentation. I thought the presentation was good because a lot of basically every game that they showed at that presentation, I'm like, this looks cool. The question is like, will I play it? It's another story.
So I think it looks cool. What's interesting is that it's from the studio that made Resogun.
Okay, I never played that.
Of all games. people who made Resogun and God, what was the other one? I can't remember off the top of my head. But it was
Echo
the
Knight
natural.
Beyond? No, that was Silicon Knights.
Resogun.
She's got a weird eye.
Yes. It was giving me like a weird like fear.
It reminds me a lot of Echo Knight Beyond.
Never heard of that one.
Another space sage horror game.
Okay. Let's see.
It was on PS2.
Housemark also did Super Stardust, Resogun, Alienation, Nex Machina, Matterfall, which are like just twin stick shooters.
Okay.
So it's interesting that they went to this, which is not a. I think there is some gameplay in that trailer too that was shown. Like very little. I'm sure this is very good audio, but
Yeah. Let's see. Trying to think
It
of
looks like it took heavy inspiration from Mass Effect.
you mean the over the shoulder look?
Well, just the way the combat, the particles.
Oh, I mean, I feel like particles are a big thing on any new, like a launch system, like a launch game. They're like, hey, look at all the sparklies. Let's see, but yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
I'll
I
watch
like-
somebody play it.
Here's the thing: I like the gameplay from their latest Housemark games.
Yeah.
Like it's good, like arcadey feel to it. I'm just interested how this story is, I guess, with the gameplay. I don't know. I'm more intrigued on how this will play than actually the game itself. I think that's what it is. What was the next one? Was it Destruction All Stars?
It was Destruction All Stars. That looked fun. That was
that one. I didn't know what it was at first.
I thought it was Rocket League. I thought it was something Rocket League related when they first started showing.
So it was giving me vibes of that that Xbox game that the Infamous studio worked on. Not Infamous Studio, sorry. Sunset Overdrive.
Okay.
It's giving me Sunset Overdrive vibes, and it's like, oh, this is interesting. And then there was cars involved. I'm like, all right. And then there was some, Joe might get this, like Burnout Takedown elements to it with the cars.
Okay.
So like, I don't know if this is essentially roller derby, but with cars.
I just remember
if that's what the gameplay is.
Yeah.
The trailer's all over the place.
Yeah, it is. I was having a hard time keeping up with it. I just remember like watching it, and I saw like that the pink cat character or whatever. I'm like, if Joe plays this game, that's the character he would play.
100%.
100%, guaranteed.
I'll drop it for you, Joe.
I'm like, this looks fun. This looks like something I would play. I would like.
It was definitely different enough, right?
Yeah. Yeah, I remember when that trailer first started, I thought it was like something Rocket League related.
It's funny because it's like the aesthetic. Some people also thought it was a Bleeding Edge coming to PS5.
Okay.
Because I guess like the art style wise, it looks like that.
Yeah.
But I mean, why is this in like quality so low on this video? There we go. I do like that after the conference, they released all the trailers in 4K. So you can watch them and not with the jaggies and all that jazz.
Yeah.
From the stream. Because they definitely looked a lot better after you watched them like on YouTube later. I mean, I just don't know what the gameplay is. Like, is this just their what was that game that was with the clowns and the cars? You know what I'm talking about?
Was
It
it
was like
metal?
on PS2. I think
Was
David Jaffe worked on those games, or what's his name? It's not gonna Crap, why can't I think of the name? Oh well, it's a kart racer kind of thing, but the point of the game is to be the last one standing. I can't remember what it's fucking called now. It's gonna kill me.
I don't know either.
I'll look it up.
This does look
Sweet
neat.
Tooth. Sweet Tooth was a character in the game.
Oh, you're talking about Twisted Metal.
Twisted Metal. That's what I was feeling like. This is the gameplay's probably gonna be like Twisted
A
Metal.
little bit.
Although I
Looks
don't think you
like
can.
a more sports orientated Twisted Metal.
Yeah. Either way, people were like, Destruction All Stars. Does this mean that there's hope for PlayStation All Stars? No. No.
Has no relation whatsoever.
Nope. There's another one of those like indie looking games. What was it?
Kenna, Bridge of Spirits.
Yeah.
Where it's just like
So
like Mulan with a bunch of like little.
it was one of those another ones like indie feeling games. But I think it was stuttering during the. I couldn't tell if it was a stream or if it was actually.
I'm not the only person who thought that really, because I was like,
Yeah, because it looks like it was stuttering at some point. I'm like, maybe not. I mean, I get it. It's not done yet,
yeah,
but maybe skip over the parts that are not well. I don't know. I mean, that game didn't really do much for me.
it didn't do much for me. It's like it's another game. I'm like, it looks nice. Like, will I play it? Probably not.
You know, and also it might appeal more to like I could see my son probably playing this game,
Okay,
like
that's fair.
another like smaller game.
Like it looks like the type of like this. I'm like, this game will be given away for free with PlayStation Plus. It
Yes,
looks yeah.
yes, it did. It actually reminded me of what's that game? Lucky's Tale.
Mm.
Yeah.
Super Lucky- yeah.
Yeah, Lucky's Tale and Super Lucky's Tale, and then they got new Super Lucky's Tale on Switch.
Yeah, I feel like it's like that caliber of game
Yeah,
that would get released for free.
this game is will be given away for free with PlayStation Plus, or like it will be on sale for like $10.
Yeah.
Yep.
I mean, I'm sure it's a decent game, but I just don't see this really doing, blow up numbers.
Yeah, it's like you said, it's like the Lucky's Tale. Like I played the demo for Super Lucky's Tale. I'm like, it's a good game.
Would you
Like-
pay money for it?
I don't know. That's like it's a good game, but I don't see myself paying
Yeah.
a lot of money for it.
Mm-hmm. That's the thing. You don't see yourself paying full price for that game. It's definitely like a sale game, and a pretty steep sale at that. A sale
it's
at that.
If it was on sale for like 75% off, and it was because I don't know how much it is normally, but if it was on sale for like 75% off, I would consider it.
I don't know. I know that it's on Game Pass now, for our Xbox.
I think on Switch normally it's 40. I think it's 40 normally. Because it does not look like a $60 game. No offense to the dev team that worked on it. I'm not trying to trash your work. but
So
yeah.
it's normally $20.
Okay.
So on Xbox at least it's $20.
Okay.
So I mean $20 $20 is probably $20 on sale is what I'd pay for this game.
Okay.
Yeah. But like I said, that didn't really do much for us either. I feel like the visuals were okay, like nice. People are comparing it to Pixar graphics, which if anything comes close to that, I'd say more Ratchet and Clank than this.
Yeah, for
Yeah.
sure. Let's see. So according to this list, we went over the Volcano High.
Yep. Oddworld.
New
Got the
Oddworld.
remaster. I think it's a remaster. I don't think it's a new game.
Oh, is it? I don't know. I've never played any of the Oddworld games.
Joe, I feel like that's your alley.
I mean, I do enjoy the Oddworld games. I haven't finished them.
Okay.
The only thing I remember about the Oddworld games was in one of them, like there was like an item like a popsicle
Okay.
that they had to change the look of, because normally it was like a mutant's head on a stick, and they had to
Mhm.
change it to look like more like a generic popsicle, because in Japan there was like a murder and like somebody put somebody's head on a stick and put it in a schoolyard.
Oh, that's very, very Japan, I guess. Oh man.
Oh man.
Oh,
Anyway,
man.
that's the only thing I know about any of the odd. That's like the one random tidbit I know about the Oddworld games. They had to change the look of a popsicle.
Okay.
It's a little puzzle platformer where you save other people of your kind, and you can also take mental control over some of the enemies, which is cool.
Okay.
And they had voice command buttons.
Voice command buttons? Oh, that changes everything.
Yeah. So you could. That's how you got people to like follow you and stop, and it's a fun series.
Okay.
Take your word for it. I think I've played an Oddworld game. I just couldn't. Probably not that long. Probably like 20 minutes in.
Like 360. Joe.
That was Stranger's Wrath.
Okay.
Which
So I think these were like PS3, PS2 games.
Yeah, like Oddworld's the first one. I think was a PS1 game.
Okay.
There's Abe's Odyssey, Abe's Exodus, and then they remastered that one to be new and tasty. And then the Stranger's Wrath, and then I think there was another Stranger game. I don't remember.
Let's see. I mean, it looked cool. I mean, like I'm gonna thought about every single game because like it looked nice. But
I mean, we can move on, I guess, because I don't think we really have anything to add to that one either.
much.
Ghostwire Tokyo,
AKA the one game I got hype over in the entire presentation.
This does look really cool.
Yeah, so I think I still think this would work really well for PSVR.
Okay.
If they're gonna do a next gen PSVR, because even though the game obviously is just in first person,
Yeah.
it does seem like it would lend itself well to PSVR.
So
Gameplay wise,
like they kind of married the concepts of Fatal Frame and the Elder Scrolls.
there is some super weeb action going on though with the Naruto hand symbols to do certain moves, which I feel like if they did a PSVR, they'd go, "Yeah, we need you to do those moves in order to do the certain spell."
I mean,
I wouldn't be able to do anything.
you could do that with the fucking controllers. You could like mash them up together and
Well, I mean, I'm sure. What was it? So here's my theory. I don't think I've told you guys this. I have a feeling that if there is a next gen PSVR in the works for PS5, that Xbox will take the route of saying, "We'll support VR. Bring your own headset." So that would mean like you can bring your Vive in, or you can bring your I don't know. I wouldn't say Index, but maybe Index. You know, in use it for their games.
Mhm.
If that's the case, I forgot one of them has something close to individual finger tracking, right?
oh yeah,
Is it the Index?
it might be the Index.
So this is what I'm saying. Where I'm getting at is if they do individual finger tracking, you could do it. I don't see it happening though. That's too expensive. I feel like.
It's like the biggest thing that scares me with Ghostwire Tokyo is it's Bethesda game.
Yeah.
Oh, it is a Bethesda game. No wonder why it
which-
looks so much similar to Elder Scrolls.
Yeah.
That's true.
That's the biggest thing that scares me about that game.
You know what it also means? It also means that it's going to come out 30% done. Like
Yeah.
the way you see the game
It
now.
is going to be an incredible half game.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's so sad.
And the
Oh,
final
boy.
boss would probably be like Todd Howard or something.
The final boss is Todd Howard. And if you don't do it perfectly, he sends you back to Skyrim.
Yeah.
Now I'm trying to think of what was the original trailer that we got for this game. Didn't we like a teaser at?
Yeah, the original trailer showed us nothing.
Nothing. Like because the only thing that
Yeah,
yeah.
Yeah.
It was
So
a
I'm looking at the
bunch of
E3 last year.
that we had no idea what the game even was.
Right, because that was the game that was shown off by the Japanese lady that everybody loved. Yeah.
Oh, that's right. It was a super CG trailer that didn't show anything.
Right. But now we got more stuff and it looks cool.
Yeah, now we kind of know what type of game it is.
Yeah.
Yep.
Sorry, I was looking at the trailer. I'm like, wow, this really wasn't showing anything. And I don't even see I see certain things that like the people in the masks that jumped off the building.
Yeah.
That's there. The shrine was there, but that's about it. That's stuck around.
All right. Let's. I'm looking at the rest of this list because we've been talking about this for a while.
Yeah, I feel like we can skip over Jet.
Yeah, Jet. There's Godfall. The only thing I remember about Godfall is like that was one of the games that they showed a lot of at the Game Awards.
So you know what's interesting is that, and this is the only thing I'll put in, the most recent Godfall trailer.
Yeah,
actually gave me less hype for that game.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know why. I don't know if it was the music pairing or if it was. It just seems like I was looking forward to this game. It looked amazing.
Yeah, it's a Gearbox game.
Yeah, I don't know why.
It's like
I got less hype for it.
That's another thing that kind of makes me worried because like Gearbox makes great stuff. It's like every other game it makes is great.
Oh, it's like the Star Trek movie thing. Every other Star Trek movie is supposed to be good.
Sure. It's like, you go like way back, and it's like Borderlands, great. Alien Colonial Marine, not great.
Oh shit, that was them.
Borderlands 2, phenomenal. Duke Nukem Forever, crap.
Holy!
I mean, I first
was them too.
Yep.
Oh man, there's a trend to this. Borderlands 3 though.
Borderlands 3 is pretty great.
But what came before that? Pre-sequel? Is that the
Battleborn?
Oh,
Battleborn was good.
No, he's right though. Oh man, this math's checking out.
It was good. It just came out at a bad time.
Yeah.
There's back to Overwatch.
It's like the pre-sequel, right? Like pre-sequel, like it wasn't necessarily a bad game, but it felt more like a cash grab in my opinion.
So I feel as though, and Joe, maybe you can correct me if I'm wrong. Battleborn might have done better if they initially went free to play. Or
yes,
stupid cheap to play.
Yeah, I do believe that would have been part of it.
Because they did lower the price, but way too late.
And then I think they went free to play, but then by then it was already way too late.
Yeah, it's like they went free to play, but they didn't want to admit that they were going free to play.
They're like, guys, it's eternally on sale.
Yeah,
for free.
It's like, so it's going free to play. It's like, no, it is not free to play. It's like,
it's like they wanted to. I guess they wanted to avoid the stigma of free to play games always being bad.
Okay,
but wouldn't that have made it not bad if it was a good game that was free?
I mean, it was decent. It just came out back to back with Overwatch.
Yeah, and they didn't have loot boxes or anything though either.
No, they didn't.
No. So they
specifically said they wouldn't.
Yeah, so that's also the other caveat. How did they make money off this game?
Right.
If there is no money generation in the game, it was fun. I will say when I played it, was fun.
Indeed. The characters were great.
I played the beta. I enjoyed that because I like the big dude that would just flick people as his melee strike.
Yep. That was what was it? Manhattan or
Montana?
Montana. That's right.
Montana. Yep.
And then Wrath was just Space Vegeta with 2 swords.
Joe, coming from you, I don't know why. Just like, of course he goes to Vegeta
because it's literally voiced by Christopher Sabat.
This transitions into Joe going into his rant how they need to have Majin Vegeta in fighters.
I mean, yes, but also fuck you.
But guys, the power of PS5, they can do it now. They can put Majin Vegeta.
What if they did that? Come out with Dragon Ball FighterZ on PS5 and Majin Vegeta is an exclusive character.
I would kill somebody.
Could you imagine the outlash of like, you guys, the power of PS5 is the only thing that made us able to put this character in the game? Like, no, I know that for a fact that is not the case.
No, it's like if they put Ultra Instinct Goku in there and he's in the Switch version, then no, there is no argument.
The Switch, that's a whole nother podcast episode. The Switch getting ports that are barely ports. Outer Worlds, you guys hear about that?
Yeah, no. It looks like Nintendo 64.
So it looks like Outer Worlds that was hit by the Fully Cooley Iron.
That's right. You were telling me about that earlier, Al.
What?
I mean, jokes, did they? See, pre-sequel is one of those weird ones where I actually played it and have no memories of playing it.
No, the reason why I brought that up, like the reason why I showed that comment on screen, number one, so you guys can see it. But
was it the username? Was it the username?
Yeah.
No, who's that?
It's Aaron.
I'm assuming it was Aaron, but I just wanted clarification. All right.
Mhm.
There was no ninja in the title.
And yeah,
it was just the
writing
fandom.
in pre-sequel was a little subpar.
Well-
And I didn't want to play any of the characters.
They also did drop writers for the pre-sequel.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Like writers that were in the original 2.
And that's probably why.
Yeah. Because I remember one of the reasons why apparently the what was it? Tiny Tina's expansion was hilarious.
Assault on Dragon Keep. That was the best expansion I've ever played.
That writer was still there. He left. Noticeably, most of the writing was not good.
Mhm.
So,
Yeah, that and I didn't like any of the characters that you had access to in pre-sequel.
well, I feel like
a little bit of Aurelia, but then again, like her best stuff required an extra person.
I feel like all of our opinions of pre-sequel was that it was a cash grab.
Yeah. That basically sums it up.
Holy.
Uh,
I mean, we are running late, but is there any like highlights you guys want to hit?
Scrolling down this list. Bug Snacks.
Oh no, again, butt snack.
Oh, Bug Snacks. It's made by the people that made
Someone recut the Final Fantasy, the Resident Evil trailer with Bug Snacks music.
Nice.
Wow.
It definitely added to the experience.
Like I tweeted out, I will play the fuck out of Bug Snacks.
Well, you know what? Actually, now I'm thinking about it. If Aaron's still watching or listening, we need his 2 cents on Spider-Man. Drop him in the comments.
Mm.
I'm about
Clearly,
99.9% sure that was Aaron.
well,
Oh yeah.
So like I apologize if
you're
wrong.
not, but it's one of those usernames that could fit.
Yeah, I'm 99.9% sure that's Aaron.
Isn't like INT Phantom,
I've
like,
seen that name before.
doesn't he have that username like somewhere else too?
Yeah, I think so.
Anyway. So
But he has
anyway,
a ton of usernames, different usernames everywhere.
I was gonna bring that up. Solar Ash, Hyperlight Drifter. I don't know if you guys played the Hyperlight Drifter games.
I've heard of it.
I think one of those games that kickstarted back in the day.
Mm.
Okay.
But
So
it
they're
looks
bringing-
good.
Yep. Astro's Playroom. Oh wait, I skipped Hitman 3. I mean, Hitman games, like I've watched people play them; they look fun. It's another game where like I'm surprised that Aaron does not play them.
Mm-hmm.
So I will say I'm a fan of, as Joe would say, maybe watching someone play Hitman. But
Yeah, I love watching people play Hitman. But, like, I haven't super enjoyed playing Hitman before. I mean, I had 2.
so I know it's dumb. Hitman Go, I like playing because it's solving a smaller problem.
Yeah.
And it's simplistic.
Yeah. Hitman games in general, though, there's a level of like tracking somebody, executing your plan.
Yep, there's strategy involved. There's
That,
a lot of
like-
thinking.
The closest I can come to that is probably Metal Gear 5, where I come in with a semi plan. I'll probably like scout out the whole area for a half hour, and then one thing goes wrong and everyone's dead.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's the kind of great dynamic type of thing that Metal Gear has. Like with 5, like you can go in stealth and then go out loud as hell.
So I will say this about the comment though. If he's worried about length, I mean, I would be worried about length if it was a $60 game. I don't think it's going to be a $60 game. I think it's going to be closer to like 30 to 40.
I would say 50, if not 60.
You really think so?
I think so.
Unless this is I'll caveat this. Unless it is also you getting Spider-Man on PS5 with the expansions and this expansion for 60. That's the only way I can see that.
Yeah,
But
I could see them
I don't know.
bundling it up.
I don't see them doing that though.
I don't know. I mean, I still don't see it, man. I this would have to be a $40 experience, I think.
I mean, we know what it's worth, but what they're actually going to do with it is a completely different story.
Like, cause you know that like there could be people, I don't know, because I don't work at Sony or anything, but it could be like it's like people want it. People, we could charge the $59.99. People will buy it.
Yeah.
So
That's like I was saying before. Sorry to cut you off again, Nate.
no, go ahead.
But Miles Morales is a lot of people's favorite Spider-Man. It's like probably the majority of Spider-Man fans' favorite Spider-Man. They know this, so they're probably going to cash in on this.
I don't think it's a smart move, man.
I mean, smart or not, it's whatever brings in the money.
Plus, like, you know, like
it's a business after all.
They could be. I don't know. They could be putting in like a ton of time and effort in on this, and maybe like it could be worth like it could be worth the $60.
Could be.
You know,
it could be the quality of a full-fledged release.
Let's see. Oh, for the audio listen, I'm also worried about who the main villain is going to be because Miles doesn't have a lot of his own unique villains. That's for the audio listeners right there.
I still feel as though I don't think I said this actually yet. If this is the Miles Morales that we're picking up from the storyline of Spider-Man PS4, then it would 100% just be one of the villains they didn't use in the actual game.
Yeah. Which at this point I would actually probably be surprised the least if it was Venom and or Carnage.
No, because I'm pretty sure that Venom they're probably saving for officially 2. Because he was the teaser in that game where Norman Osborn's son was
surrounded by the symbiote. So why wouldn't they use that for Miles Morales?
Because I think you'd save him for the Spider-Man Venom issue. If Venom was already out there, if he was like already introduced, I could see them maybe using him as like a Spider-Man's on the other side of Brooklyn or something like that, and he's there. I think if I'm wrong, Prowler probably would be the villain because I think that's Aaron can correct me now. Miles's uncle is the Prowler. So there would be like that kind of storyline going along with it. That's the one thing I can see maybe happening is the story is like the final boss essentially would be Prowler.
The emotional ties with him and Peter.
Who's him?
I don't know.
He's probably talking about Miles. Miles and Peter.
Well, yeah. So they set up like he's the superhero father figure that he has, or big brother, kind of figure in the storyline. He, that is. Let's see.
On a bigger note, it's a good time to bring in Miles as a main character considering what's going on lately.
Listen, let's be honest.
I was talking about that before.
Let's be honest. This was already in the works for a while.
Yeah. Oh, Harry and Peter.
Oh, yeah. But like I said, you would save that for the bigger storyline, which is the main series. So what's probably going to happen is you'll have where we left off in the game. Miles had his powers and he's being trained by Peter. And then they'll probably do a time jump. And, Miles is on his own. But obviously there's still either 2 Spider-Men. So there's still Peter and there's still Miles. Or they'll do something like Spider-Man got, I don't know, taken by somebody. And Miles is finding him. Maybe.
Yeah, probably.
I don't know. I don't get paid to write stories, and this is why I speculate.
Let's see. Let's go on the list. Demon Souls. That's coming back.
That's getting remastered. People are losing their shit over that.
Yep.
So, I would be losing my shit. Demon Souls. I looked at the original trailer that Demon Souls came out with. And this was a almost shot-for-shot remake of that trailer.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's funny because the scenes that there are some gameplay footage that's in there.
Oh,
obviously there's some super CG. Oh,
I have a prediction.
I hope so.
Spider-Verse direction in the next game, playing with Pete and Miles cooperatively.
Oh man, if you could play Spider-Man co-op with Pete and Miles,
man.
That would be big.
That'd be dope. That'd be really good. Jeez. Yeah, that man, that is broke somewhere. Someone from Insomniac right now is like, why didn't we think of that?
It's like, I mean, they should have with Spider-Verse being as huge as it was.
Yeah.
It's like, why not get everyone in on this?
I would listen. I mean, this is a deeper
Four-player
topic.
Crackdown Spider-Man.
I think there's already talk about Sony trying to do a live action Spider-Verse movie. I would just love it if they did do the live action Spider-Verse movie and somehow pulled in Spider-Man PS4 Spidey, or some other Spider-Man that we know of from like the animated series or something like that.
Oh,
or
in the I'm not gonna put it on screen because
that's fine. Oh, okay, yep.
Hopefully things get better soon for you, dude.
Yeah. What was I gonna say now? Yeah, Spider-Man. If it did Into the Spider-Verse, it'd be ideal.
Yeah,
it'd be nice. There was a Spider-Verse game before this reboot, wasn't there?
I think you might be thinking of Shattered Dimensions.
Maybe, yes, but I thought there was like a multiple Spider-Man Spider-Verse type of game that came out right before this one.
You already had like Noir
Spider-Man and 2022 Spider-Man, or was it 2022? It's like it was like
something like that. Yeah.
There is I think the teaser for the new Spider-Verse movie that was teasing Spider-Man. I forgot what is it. The futuristic Spider-Man. Forgot what year it is.
I forgot which one it is too.
I'm pretty sure by now they've changed the year because we're too close to the actual year that they said.
The futuristic year of 2022.
I'm sorry, I think it's 2099.
Yeah.
Yep. Spider-Man 2099. I think they teased him in the Spider-Verse movie, the second one. So, let's see what else is there. Do you care about Resident Evil, Joe? I'm looking at you because you'd be the one.
Yes, more or less.
I
mean, the Village trailer was pretty sick.
There's werewolves, Aaron.
And there's Umbrella logos. And Chris, who's a shithead now. I mean, he's always been a shithead, but
I'm sure there's a reason.
Yeah, probably. I mean, judging from how 7 like unfolded,
yep, I
can understand.
Okay,
but like there needs to be more context.
I mean, I haven't played the most recent Resident Evil games. I just haven't. And then there was a period. Actually, I'm thinking about it. The last one I actually played straight through was probably 4. Yeah, because so I probably skipped through 5, 6. Obviously,
5 was still a lot of fun to play. I liked 5 a lot.
Oh yeah.
It's really good co-op.
I mean, we probably could save these next ones maybe for I don't know. Do you guys want to talk about the actual console? Or do you want to go over
it?
We can glaze over it real quick. I mean, I know people like obviously, there's been a ton of memes about the design, how it looks like a router in a binder or something.
They said the same thing about the PS4.
So can I tell you that this design is like, obviously I wasn't like, oh man, this is the greatest thing, but it's grown on me the longer I've looked at it.
I don't mind it.
It looks pretty sick, I will say.
I'm not gonna say like, oh, it's the greatest design of all time, but like, I don't mind it.
You know what's interesting though?
What?
Every texture on there is just the circle button, square button, X button, and triangle.
Oh, okay.
Just repeated over and over again.
It's like it's a huge departure from the hey, here's your generic black Blu-ray player box that's also doubles as a console.
Yep.
It's like now it actually has like a visual identifier.
Someone's saying that also it's for cooling reasons. Like they designed it around solving a cooling solution.
Yeah, because black absorbs light and becomes hot, and white reflects light. And
you know what Dbrand said? Hey, here's a site where you can spend $30 to get a skin to put over this and make it black. There you go.
Yep.
Good old Dbrand.
Mm-hmm.
The PlayStation camera they announced already. New headsets. Was it docking station? Oh yeah, the remote.
A remote. Yep.
I mean, it actually it looks like the year that they were like, hey, design something like different, like purposely going for different.
Sure.
Remember the boomerang controller that
Yep.
was. I feel like that guy was like, "Can I do something today?" Yeah. Okay. Because I was afraid. There's a point there where I was afraid of the dev kit that they showed off. You know,
Yeah.
that big like U shape that was in there. Yeah. I mean, some hefty cooling going on there. I mean, Mark Cerny's thing made it seem as though they're going the Mac Pro approach to cooling. The fan essentially would just be always at the same speed the entire time. So there's no like cool state or hot state. It's just constant cooling, regardless of whatever state everything's in.
Just perpetual jet engine.
So, that's the thing. I guess it's clocked. I guess it's clocked differently. So it's like either a bigger fan moving at a slower rate than a smaller fan moving at a fast rate, which gets you that jet engine sound, you know. But we'll see. I mean, ultimately, my PS4 wasn't a jet engine until a few years later.
Yeah. Yeah, like mine was. I think mine turned into a jet engine pretty quick, but I didn't have it in the best spot either.
Well, I also wonder if like games weren't pushing it as hard as they were until like a couple years later.
Yeah.
Because I definitely remember throwing, like, say, a God of War at it, or even Uncharted 4 at it, and it just going, nope, I can't do this. Jet engine.
Yep.
So,
a couple quick things I want to go over before we wrap up. Two pretty noticeable things. Number one, probably one of Nate's favorite games of all time, Persona 4 Golden is on.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Go out there and play it, guys. For those who weren't lucky enough to play Golden on Vita, go out and play it on this. Can I also say the Vita is now officially dead? There is no reason I could tell someone to go and say, borrow a Vita from somebody to play this game or anything like that. Nope.
To which I will also say, where Joe posted this in the Slack the other day, a great image, or like it was a tweet, right, of an image of somebody having the Steam page for Persona 4 Golden open on a Vita.
Yep. Yep. I posted that specifically for you, Nate.
Oh, I appreciate it.
It's pretty great.
The Vita seeing its life flash before its eyes.
Yep.
So, it's funny because I saw that and then I don't think I realized it. I don't think I realized what I was actually watching in that picture. I saw Persona 4 Golden and I saw the Vita, but I didn't realize that it was a Steam store. Holy. If you have not picked up the game, I think GOG has it, the digital deluxe version for $21.24.
It's pretty good.
So, I mean, if you want the soundtrack for Persona 4, you can get it along with it. So
yeah, I snagged the digital deluxe because I'm like, it's $5 more. You get the soundtrack and stuff. I'm like, okay, cool.
You're gonna see my son in the background.
It's okay. Then like one last thing I want to touch on, because it comes out tomorrow, is the Isle of Armor for Pokemon Sword and Shield.
Is that tomorrow?
Yep.
Oh.
And then because people are like, oh, is it coming out at midnight? It's like, no, because it's not a new game, it's an update. So and then because Pokemon has like a presentation at like 9 a.m. tomorrow where they're gonna go over some news, or probably for that Pokemon Sleep thing, which
Oh, that's the thing I forgot.
Yeah. One cool thing I like about the expansion though is apparently there's gonna be level scaling.
Oh.
It's basically
for Pokemon games.
It's like if you're going in at level 1 with level 100. Yeah.
So it's probably for people who end gamed hard.
Right. Yeah.
And now this is not a difficulty challenge for them.
Right. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Like me.
Now I'm assuming not all Pokemon are level scaling though, just like the battles are.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah.
Like I'm expecting because if you're like obviously if you're at the end game, then all wild area Pokemon are level 60. I'm pretty sure all wilds will still be like level 60, but if you're doing battles with trainers, then yeah.
Yep. Okay. They're just gonna scale them for you.
Not coming out tomorrow because I'm a dumbass. Is Ghost of Tsushima. That's coming out next month.
Nice.
Yes. Yes, it is next month.
I thought it was tomorrow.
But Last of Us, I think. Is that this week or next week?
Joe, you should know because boy, how do you love that game, don't you?
Yeah,
I think it's Friday.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it's one of those Friday release games.
Okay.
Instead of a Tuesday. I mean, you guys are not excited. I am excited, and we'll be playing it
Cool. Glad you're
as soon as I
excited.
can find time.
You know, the eternal search for time.
Yeah. So,
but yeah,
you like the? I can't do it. Where is it? The feet.
I was gonna say it looks like there's a pair of small legs and feet coming out of your ear. But yeah, I think that's
pretty much it. I mean, anything else we missed, you could let us know and we can talk about it next time.
sure.
Oh, not you. I meant listeners. Sorry.
That's what I figured.
Yeah.
It's like be sure to tweet at us at our official College Cheese Twitter because we're not verified. I could be like Twitter verify us, but I mean we have a whole 11 followers on that account, which is nice.
Yeah, isn't there like minimums you need to hit to be verified?
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure even then it's like I'm pretty sure Twitter has a whole backlog of like accounts that like verify me, please.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't know. It's weird because I've seen accounts with like 100,000 followers that are not verified, but accounts with like 4,000 followers that are. It's weird.
I mean, I guess at some point people are looking for a verified or not.
Yeah.
And then I know there was at some point Twitter had to find you to verify you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like they were like coming up to you like, do you want to be verified? Yeah, sure. Which
like actually reminds me of something. I'll just glaze over this like super quick.
Yep.
But there, on Twitter the other day, there was a NASCAR driver who was trending because he said that I'm officially retiring from NASCAR because NASCAR is not allowing me to put my special flag on my car anymore because NASCAR outlawed or they banned the display of the Confederate flag for obvious reasons.
Oh, he's one of those.
One of those, yeah. And then the official NASCAR Twitter responded with, "We actually had to Google who you were."
Huh. Okay.
So yeah, because there was this guy, and he's a NASCAR driver. He's competed in like 30 races, so hasn't won anything. So they didn't know who he was.
He didn't have any racing clout or clout.
No.
Online.
No.
Like so, it's a random dude who's not going to do NASCAR anymore. Okay.
Right. It's like okay.
Like amateur NASCAR. Oh, you were in the big leagues. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Sorry.
I actually wonder what's the. I mean, I'm not a NASCAR guy. I'm trying to figure out what the percentages of drivers who actually win.
It's probably around like.
You think it's like double digits?
I doubt it. I'd say like 8% at the most.
Are the ones that just keep winning, and then you have like guys who are like maybe top 10.
Yeah, because like out of all the NASCAR drivers I know, I can count on like one hand.
And that's because they win all the time.
Yeah, because they're like
they're good at what they do.
Yeah, they're like good performers.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
because there's past ones and then there's current ones, like Richard Petty, Dale Earnhardt Jr., and then Bobby Labonte, Jeff Gordon, and Danica Patrick. That's about all I know.
Answer your question, Aaron. Yeah, we did. We went over that like pretty much at the beginning.
Yeah, we did go in the beginning. Quick re-up. I said that was it Xbox would probably come around 600.
600, yep.
PlayStation would come around probably 500 for 550, and then we'd look at a 50% discount for the digital edition, and then the only
for $50 discount.
Yeah, for $50 discount. If they were the same price somehow, then the digital would have more storage than the,
left turn racing.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Should we wrap up after that one?
Yeah, because I think like we've basically gone over everything we can go over.
Yeah.
But yeah, we going discless. That's what Aaron said.
Yep. I said pretty much I'm probably also, but there is an argument for 4K Blu-rays. Yeah,
like if you want to use it as a Blu-ray player, then I feel like that's like the main reason to get the disc drive one. Otherwise, because like it's not like you're not saving any space.
No.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, the only thing I'm like, there are people with bandwidth constraints, obviously, where downloading a multiple tens of gigabytes
Yeah.
of data, especially if it's going to be in 4K. You're probably looking at downloading an 8 Ultra HD pack to go along with it. If you have the strength that you have to worry about, then maybe I mean, I've said this for years.
Yeah.
Please, GameStop, go out of business.
Oh, also, because I remember like a couple episodes ago, you told us about your experience going to GameStop. How it was like a back alley.
Super shady.
The same thing happened to my folks because my folks went to GameStop to get me some gift cards for my birthday. And then the same thing happened to them.
Yep. The why are you here? Oh, all right. Let me go find in the back. You're like, yeah. And it's not even like they didn't get an email saying that it's ready.
Yeah.
It says yes, it's ready. They're expecting you. You go there and like the lights are off. Some guy comes out. He's like, "What do you want? What do you want?"
But yeah, we can start wrapping this. So yeah, be sure to follow us on the social media. Follow the College Cheese account at college_cheese because I still can't get the at College Cheese handle because somebody's freaking sitting on it. Not that it matters. So yeah, follow us on Twitter. If you have any like ideas for topics or anything that we missed talk about today, let us know. All that stuff. Subscribe to my YouTube channel because like I'm gonna be probably recording some Isle of Armor stuff for Pokemon, uploading Smash replays, all that stuff. I mean, there's baby wrangling going on in the background.
Yeah.
Subscribe to Joe's YouTube channel because he's doing clip sets and stuff.
Yeah. It's going to be a while before I post a new one because I have to wait for my new monitor to get here.
That's right. Yeah. I'll put all of our links in the description when this video. Also, like I said, I think I tweeted this out before, but the audio version of this episode will probably be going up tomorrow because YouTube takes forever now to process, so I can't download the video of this episode to convert it to audio. Like it hasn't been ready till like the next morning. So,
I can talk to you after, but I'm pretty sure that the service we use has been accounting for that now, and they'll rip the audio for us. But obviously, you can't edit down the silences.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So yeah, I'll put all of our social media links in the description, all that stuff. And so until next week, I'm Al.
I'm Joe.
I'm Nate.
And Aaron was in the comments. So we were kind of all here.
Does that mean we reset the counter now for a number of episodes without Aaron?
It's not a physical appearance or slash. I don't know. It wouldn't be a physical appearance because it's all digital. I don't
know. Yeah.
So yeah, we might be back next week, depending on how much news there is. So yeah, we'll see you then. Bye.
Bye.